It will begin the impeachment trial of former President Donald Trump. Can a former president face a trial? PolitiFact Wisconsin looks at that question and a claim that state public school funding had its biggest increase in a decade.
Former Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker says the U.S. Senate cannot convict a former president.
PolitiFact Wisconsin says not everyone agrees to the answer on this constitutional question. It's important to note an impeachment conviction carries two penalties: removal from office, which is no longer an issue with President Trump, and a ban on holding federal office in the future. PolitiFact Wisconsin says in 1876 there was an impeachment trial for a Secretary of War who was no longer in office.
Such ambiguous constitutional matters are typically left to the branches themselves to interpret. And in this case, we have a Senate that has now voted twice that it has the right to do so. First in 1876, and again this time around in defeating an objection from Senator Rand Paul, who tried to halt the proceedings on the grounds that they were unconstitutional.
PolitiFact Wisconsin rated this claim mostly false. Governor Tony Evers is taking credit for increasing school funding.
Governor Tony Evers said under his leadership, Wisconsin has boosted aid for schools by $330 million, the largest jump in more than a decade.
The Legislative Fiscal Bureau tells PolitiFact Wisconsin school aid did jump $330 million, or 3.5%, in the last budget cycle.
Even adjusted for inflation, that's easily the largest recent increase. You have to go back to the 2005-2007 budget to find a bigger jump, in that case about $700 million.
PolitiFact Wisconsin rated this claim true. To see all of our PolitiFact stories, go to tmj4.com/PolitiFact.